Right. Let's talk about this young man, Ray J. Okay, we did a report not too long ago. We reported that the wife, Ray J is Brandy's little brother. If you know Ray J as Brandy's little brother, you are just as old as I am. And that's no shade. It's okay. You know, people my age mates, they are aging backwards anyway. So it's all good. If you're in my bracket, somewhere between 39 and 50, let's just say 50, you're aging backward if you're taking care of yourself. We're finding out some new things about ourselves. Anyway, Brandy's little brother, Ray J, right? The wife came out some few weeks ago to announce that she's filing for divorce. So to be the fourth time that they are announcing to the world that they are going their separate ways. And somehow they keep sticking together. So he's on Breakfast Club and they're asking him what happened. Breakfast Club is a radio show here in New York City area and around the United States actually. So they're asking him, and let's see what he said. And then I want to go through some of the comments because it'll be interesting to see what the comments say. Let me cover their video so that they don't come and slap us with their nonsense copyright stuff from iHeart Radio. Hopefully not. I'll pause it and just pause and comment in between to avoid that. Let's see. I'm going to cover their face. There you go. Haha. And then I'll play it.
What's going on? What you want, princess?
It's hot in here, huh?
Yeah,
No,
it
take
is.
your coat off. You take your coat off.
Ah, wait. They said, what's going on with you and Princess? He says, hot in here, huh?
It's kind of hot, yeah.
A little bit.
All right. What's really going on with that? I mean, for the fourth time.
All right, you guys have to see this. Let me rewind it. It's gonna be a lot more fun if you guys see this. All right. So this guy's a character, right?
What's going on? What you want, princess?
It's hot in here, huh?
Yeah,
No,
it
take
is.
your coat off. You take your coat
Okay, he's trying to avoid the questions. Okay, he's probably here to sell something. Who knows? Let's keep going.
off. You probably
It's kind of hot, yeah.
a little bit.
All right. What's really going on with that? I mean,
And then he stands up, and they walk away literally from the microphone.
for the fourth time. I mean, this has been a conversation for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Wait, he doesn't want to answer the question. What's going on here?
we
He's
just
taking his overall right now. Oh, he put his earrings back in.
we trying to figure it out.
We seen things unfold on
We
TV.
seen
Okay, they keep going with the question. All right, they're grilling him. They're trying to find out what's going on with the divorce news, all this kind of stuff. Announced once again, and Ray J's decision to get a divorce. That's
Yeah,
what-
you know, this from the beginning. Like y'all been through a lot together.
I just think that sometimes you reached a peak and
Okay, so somehow he appeared back at the microphone, and he's doing some shalaye.
We go explain because no evidence.
Let's get at it.
You said this before.
yeah, and I'm saying everyone is that next peak because sometimes when you break up, that one is where you just like depressed.
Sometimes when you break up, he's doing shalaye. Let's keep going. Let me cover his face.
About it and you like can't think about nothing else, you know what I'm saying? And then the next one it gets easier and then it starts to make sense, you know what I'm saying? Because I guess happiness is important, you know what I'm saying? But for
He said, I guess happiness is important.
He shock you.
All right. It's still going to go into some kind of spiral about happiness, and let's keep going. Happiness, it is important, okay? If it's not important to you, it's important to your partner. If you care about keeping your home together, it's important to somebody. And I will bet my monthly livelihood on it that it's important to you. You're just running your mouth if you're saying, it's not about happiness. It's about DTRS, you're running your mouth. And in fact, you are saying that because you're not happy about what you're saying. So it's not about you admitting it. It's about looking at your reality. What is it that makes you happy? Are you happy when your wife suddenly shows up as dutiful wife? Oh, no, it's not about the happiness. Are you arguing with your destiny? Let's keep going.
for me, I don't if my kids are happy, then I don't care about happiness.
If your kids are happy, that makes you happy. That's another way to put that, bruh. I don't know what the phobia about the word happiness is. Okay, I know people don't like. I get it. People don't like the high divorce rates everywhere. So like, let's just shame them into staying in a situation that they don't feel like staying in. Feelings. That's what's wrong. We gotta be logical. You're not logical. Calm down. You're not logical. Okay, calm down. Okay, if you're logical, you will first of all listen to that other person's feelings. You know that nothing happens. Nobody cares or give a shit about anything outside of their own feelings. That's a fact of life. If you're logical, you will know that and you operate from that standpoint. But let me guess, you're just going to paint yourself logical without assessing. That's, emotional intelligence means you understand your own emotions first. You're not even realizing that you're being emotional. So how are you going to process other people's emotions? How are you going to pay attention to emotions at large? So societal level, social intelligence. You can't even admit that you're as emotional being like the rest of us. And that's the first step. Everything falls apart if you can't take care of the first step. Let's keep going. If my kids are happy, then I don't, bruh, that's, you're happy now when your kids are happy. It's okay to say that.
And a lot of people they say you have to be happy for your kids. Yeah, for sure. And I feel much more like, I feel like I have the power in my hands now. But at the same time, I would, the fact that we made the vow and I'm 100.
The fact that they made a vow and it's 100, essentially saying that the wife is not 100. Well, he didn't say that, but you might as well just say it. Just say it. All right, I'm 100. The other person is not 100. Guess what?
I could not be happy and be happy for the kids and just ride it out and figure out which.
No, if you're happy, that as a man, when you see your family is happy, that makes you happy. And it's okay to just admit that. It's okay to just say, hey, that makes me feel fulfilled. It's even beyond happiness. I feel fulfilled. I feel fulfilled. I feel fulfilled. I never expected it.
I never expected it.
Right? It's okay to just admit that, right? So that you can put your effort where it matters. Trying to discount the importance of happiness, it's not helping. It's not gonna help, okay? Because after a while, you just leave it. I can't be happy. I can't be happy. Okay, let's move. Let's go up our separate ways, right? Because clearly you're going to be operating from that standpoint. Let's keep going.
Years we're gonna have that's gonna be great and which aren't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm willing to not be happy to be around my kids every day. Like,
I'm willing to not be happy to be around my bruh. No, you're going to hurt yourself. If that's anything close to reality, which I doubt it, but if that's the reality, see, it's a mindset. If you're operating from that standpoint, eventually you will resent that. And of course, you will try to match that energy with your partner for life because she has 2 kids with you. And she's going to multiply it for you.
No, that's not good because
No.
the kids are ultimately.
you're right. No.
Yeah.
I get that, but it's like
It's a terrible angle to come from. You're going to hurt yourself.
if you say you're gonna die for your kids.
Dude, you're going to die for your kids. You want to elaborate? Because for the most part, that's not going to mean literally. I don't know if that means literally, but it's for the most part, that's not going to mean literally. Okay? Let's keep going.
Like you're gonna die for your kids, but you won't sacrifice your happiness for them?
No.
Sacrifice your happiness? What do you mean?
No. Just
They're like, let me share their faces with you at this point.
no.
Like,
Because
that's not mathematically. It doesn't.
Mathematically, what are you talking about? He's about to say logically.
Doesn't add up.
You want to get a divorce, right?
That's the question. Do you want a divorce?
I'm really happy. I'm happy that I'm just able to
Oh, you're happy suddenly. Can we stay right there?
like create something like in a sense of like, give me this building and do all of this right now, and let me see it. That is like, it's crazy.
Do y'all speak? Do you have a good relationship?
Yeah, we talk every day.
All right. All you have to do, if you guys talk every day, you need to find an angle where you can nurture every day. Take a little bit of attention away from the negativity. Oh, maybe Ray J is just capping. What are the bad habits? What are the bad? Somebody's gonna tell me in the comments, I'm sure. What are his bad habits that this girl is saying, I don't want to be a part of this anymore? Is she still dealing with a bunch of side chicks in the basement on a regular? And then you want to like, let's just be happy. Sacrifice. Just be happy. We got a family. Well, it's 2024. A lot of people are not going to just accept that. I don't know if that's what's happening, but it's just a lot of fluff in everything he said, and he's trying to use some, I don't know, some red pill manifest talking points, happiness nonsense here to cajole us. The reality is that there's a real reason why relationships break apart. Okay, and people will come out with all kind of justification. Stuff like, I'm 100 in this. It's up to the other person, and then they're like, I just want her to be happy, like he's saying right now.
Super cool. Like, it's all
want to
good.
get a divorce.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we not together, then I just want to protect her.
That's all you have to do, bro. That's all you have to do. Just protect her. Why? Because it protects your kids.
As far as like whatever the industry has or whatever.
What does protecting her mean?
Whatever it's doing, like she's killing them in poker right now.
Yes,
There's a lot of
championship.
Okay, so there's a lot going on there. I'm gonna leave it at that, so I don't have high heart radios on our neck here. I actually understand what he's saying. Somebody understands what he's saying. Let's see. I understand what he's saying. Hold on one second. Yeah, let's leave it like that. When you grew up in a two-parent household, that's all you know. That's what you usually want for your kids. I feel like our parents back in the day sacrificed a lot of their happiness to stay a unit for the kids. Sure. The point I was making is that it's semantics at the end of the day, right? Sometimes you have to give up a little so you can get greater. Every man who has been through anything knows that everything comes at a price. Every man knows that. Every man should know that, right? That does not necessarily mean you have to use that to manipulate other people and call it sacrifice, and now you're trying to get them to sacrifice in your own way. You need to focus on the sacrifice you're willing to make for the things you're looking to get, okay? And if you turn around and say you're sacrificing your happiness, it makes me look at you sideways like, are you coming to the table with your full quality? Abi, you're just tippy-toeing, walking on eggshells, because you're not going to produce good food like that. It's not always good to, but they sacrificed, some did, and ultimately they ended up happy in the end, seeing us grow up in the household. I know this, well, if that's going to be a real thing, it needs to be some kind of agreement between the husband and wife, either in action or in some kind of conversation. You have to be on the same page. You're practicing the same thing, right? We're doing this for our kids. If it's just you sacrificing and you're trying to manipulate the other person to sacrifice it in that same way, it's a backfire. Ray J is hilariously off the chain for casually throwing in that even if you say all this crazy shit, call me out my name and say I'm gonna die early, it's still all love, Lord Jesus. Fix it. All right. So overall, I think you did well because it's an interview and it got thrown off. But, yeah, that's where we are right now. Just pray for us. Just pray for us. But he's telling us a lot without telling us a lot. I think Ray J is still participating in bad behavior every now and then. He gets caught, and then this girl is not sure of what she wants to do. She goes back and forth. I think that's what's going on. Until it gets into the place where I say, you know what? Let's just make it wholesome, right? Until it gets into that place, it will continue to be that way. Somebody say, y'all need to go up to the mountain to save your marriage at this point. All right. Let me leave that alone. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? If you're watching this later as a replay, I would like to know what your thoughts are. Don't know their problem? Me either. Just analyzing as we see. I think one of their problems is that celebrities don't live in the real world. They live in the real world. Everything about them gets blown out of proportion, is magnified. That's about it. But the same issues. People go through this every day. People go through this every day. The back and forth, not sure what they want to do. It might not be on Breakfast Club, of course, right? And of course, everything else get magnified. The negative especially gets magnified on social media. But it's the same issues that we're all dealing with. You, as a man, you need to be sure of yourself. You need to be sure of yourself. That's part of your masculine energy. You need to bring to it. If you're not, then it's a lot of chaos. Okay. That's all I have for the Ray J situation right there. Do me a favor, hit that like button. So sorry about that. That was a mistake. That's all I have with the Ray J situation. Do me a favor, hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications, and I'll be back with the last story, the main story of the day, really quickly. Back in 20 seconds.
It's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.